Your AI companion, your AI girlfriend, your AI boyfriend. Is this real? Is this possible? Is this something that is really happening? Yes, it's real. Yes, it's possible. And yes, it's something that is really happening. People are actually falling in love with AI chatbots right now in real time. Now, there's so many stories about this whole conversation about people falling in love with AI chatbots. I think the Daily Show did a very, very interesting piece on this conversation as well. But people are actually falling with in love with AI chatbots. So now I just want to talk about the fact that this is actually a thing, and this is going to even get worse because again there's so many different studies about loneliness. There are so many studies about loneliness that shows that loneliness is on the rise, and the more the human beings crave these outlets, the more these outlets are going to be provided for them. The more these AI companions become a bigger and bigger deal, the more companies are going to be looking to monetize these AI companions. Now, one of the things that comes up with this whole idea of an AI companion, and one of the nefarious points of view on this particular issue, is the fact that an AI companion, so think of it like this: in real human relationships, your husband, your wife has a lot of say so in what you do, where you where you worship, if you worship, if you go to church, what you eat, what sports teams you like, what food you eat. Now, think of that power being vested in an AI model. So all of a sudden, the controllers or the owners of that AI model can literally influence behavior, can literally influence society. So imagine you have an AI model, a company that has an AI model that has 100,000 AI models or AI companions running simultaneously, and all of a sudden, those AI models can be used to influence the behaviors of other people, can be used to influence people in ways that they want, right? So again, this is one of those things that not everybody is going to talk about right now, but it's going to become a bigger and bigger deal in future. And the reality of the situation is that the more this technology becomes uh, ubiquitous, or the more this technology is available to everybody, the more likely that this whole idea of AI companions is going to become a bigger industry within the AI industry. Having said that, keep an eye out for these AI companions. And another thing, another caveat to this conversation, because I was watching a clip, like I said, and the guy has an AI girlfriend. Now he goes to dinner with his AI girlfriend, whatever that means. He actually goes to dinner with his AI girlfriend. He actually communicates with his AI girlfriend. He says his AI girlfriend is his mentor. His AI girlfriend is all these different things to him. But the one thing I would definitely say, and another guy, that guy's own story was also very curious to say the least. He has an AI companion, an AI girlfriend, while simultaneously also having a real girlfriend. So what happens when he has a quarrel or has a dispute with his real girlfriend? Does that affect his relationship with his AI girlfriend? Like, what is that going to look like? What's the world coming to? Yes, it's weird. I know it's weird, but it's real and it's really happening. And these are real stories of real people that have these relationships with AI models. Now, you can say it's healthy or not, but from my perspective, as long as it makes them happy and they're not hurting anyone, to each his own. But this is really, really strange stuff. Uh, I would dare say that this is one of those things that, with the advent of the internet and this technology, a lot of things are going to start happening that will make you really scratch your head and wonder, like, what's the world really turning into? Now, let's take it a step further. Rem- So imagine you have an AI girlfriend that is now just in a cell phone. So your AI companion is just in a cell phone. Take this a step further, and now your AI girlfriend is just an app on a step for on your smartphone. Now let's take this a step further. Imagine a world where someone has an AI girlfriend, but not just that the AI girlfriend is in the in your smartphone or on your mobile device, but is actually a robot that is actually walking around with you, talking to people. Now, again, this technology is improving exponentially. So what that means is that even the AI robotics can be improved by AI to the point where you might not be able to necessarily differentiate between a real person and an AI creation or an AI robot. What happens at that point? Well, what happens when somebody decides to replace their real girlfriend with an AI girlfriend that looks exactly like her? Or what happens when somebody decides to replace their real boyfriend with an AI boyfriend that looks exactly like them? So now, we're just going down the rabbit hole right now, and I know, but all these are real things that are going to be real issues that we're going to be dealing with. Now, another step, another caveat to this whole conversation is the fact that all of a sudden, AI rights are going to become human rights, or at least that debate is going to be hard, where people are going to start saying, "Oh, I want my AI companion to have certain rights. I want my AI companion to be able to have an ID. I want my AI companion to do certain things." So again, this is one of those things that just like, oh my days. You just like wonder, where is the world going to? What's happening? Why are these things happening? This technology is supposed to better our lives, but again, this technology seems to be influencing certain people in a certain way. But the one thing I would dare say in all of this is that this technology is a game changer and can actually improve our lives in other ways. So also when you think about a companion of this sort, now think of a companion that is just healthy. All of a sudden you have an AI model that is serving like a living diary. So that AI model can give you all the history of the person, can give you every single detail about the person's day-to-day life. Now that's very useful for the family and friends of that person to kind of go through the person's day-to-day life and have that kind of historical insight into the person's day-to-day habits. So there are so many more healthier ways to use this technology, but it was bound to happen that these AI models were going to be people's girlfriends or people's boyfriends. And yes, if people have, there's been this story or conversation of people, somebody that has married people that have married animals before in the past. So there was one, I think it was somewhere in the west where she decided to marry herself. So this is not necessarily the strangest of them all, but this is one of the ones that's going to become ubiquitous. It's going to be everywhere in the near future, and I'm just looking to highlight it to you right now so that you remember that we talked about it on the AI New Tech podcast. Having said all of that, if you got any value from this experience, please like, share, and subscribe. Cheers.